This episode is loaded with the hottest new Dollar Tree finds, and I am sharing my 5-star customer rated hacks and DIYs that will take your projects to the next level. Welcome to CJ DIY. I am C. Glass pop bottles are something we can all relate to and often end up in the recycling bin. However, with a little creativity, these bottles can be transformed into something truly unique. And here are some ideas. I grabbed some of my bottles. I let them sink in the water overnight so I can easily remove their tags. I wash them off, and I want to create my own peel and stick tag. I went to Etsy and I download some images for just a couple of dollars, and now they're printing in this printable sticker paper. And after they're nice and printed, I am cutting off my labels and I will add them on my bottles. And with this, I will have a brand new look for those pop bottles that they were ready to be thrown away. You can create any kind of images on your own, or you can go to Etsy, and like I did, you can find thousands of images that you can download them instantly and print them on your printer. Another idea for those bottles is you can add some paint to them. You can paint them out and add some label. You can decoupage them with some napkins or tissue paper. And also for embellishment, I am adding those foam stars in the middle part of my bottles, but before that I ended up adding some twine on top of it just for extra embellishment, and voila, we have a brand new look for those upcycled pop glass bottles. I want to add my bottles into this star Dollar Tree tray, but before that I will rise it up with these wooden dowels that I have in my stash, with adding a wood glue and a hot glue for insta hold. You can add some beads on the bottom of your tray. You can leave it like it is, but I think with adding some legs to trays like this from Dollar Tree, automatically you have a better high-end look to it. Also, when I'm done with gluing my legs on the bottom, I will stain it with a weathered wood DIY paint, and I will let it dry. While it's drying, I grab one wooden plaque and I am decoupaging another image from Etsy with a Mod Podge, and I will add that piece on top of my riser. If you like all those images that I'm using in today's episode, I will have the links from the Etsy shop where I purchased them in my description box below. And now that my plaque is dry and ready, I am gluing it on top of my riser. I also added some wooden pieces on the back of it to make it more sturdy. I also stained it with the weathered wood just to make it cohesive. I mean, this part is not gonna be visible, but I just wanted to make it look beautiful on the back as well, even if it looks so vintagey. I really like this rustic look. And to complete the look, I'm adding some ribbon transfer on my riser. I have those transfers since last year from Essential Stencils or Dixie Belle. I'll try to find those links as well. And now I'm adding my bottle inside of my riser. I added some beaded garland from Dollar Tree. I forgot to mention that also I seal my peel and stick labels with the transfer and the riser with a clear DIY wax, and voila! Five-star rated must-haves from Dollar Tree are those Patriotic stars, and I grabbed some of them. Also those wooden cubes that I will turn them into something amazing. And first thing that I did is I added more peel and stick label that I created in front of my wooden cubes. I am cutting off the axes. Also, I even use a lighter and my sanding sponge just to get a nice smooth edges on those blocks. I will also paint those blocks with red, white, and blue paint, and the fourth block will be painted with a Weatherwood DIY paint, and this is how they look. I will be using those stars from Dollar Tree. Those are such a great quality. If you see them, grab them because they're selling out so fast. Those can be used as a Christmas ornaments as well. I'm removing the beaded tassel that those stars came with. I am also painting the back part of the stars with the red, white, and blue paint. I let them dry, and now I will add them to my blocks. Before I add them to my blocks, I am adding a dot on top of the blocks with my marker to see where I will drill a hole. And after I drill the hole on each block except the weathered wood one, on that one we don't need no wooden stick. This is such a quick and easy process anybody can do, and at the end you will have an amazing high-end home decor that you can find at the high-end stores for way more than the price that we paid at Dollar Tree stores. In each block, when I drill the hole, I'm adding previously painted skewers, and I'm adding a glue and gluing them inside, making them nice and sturdy. And after I add all those wooden skewers on 3 of my blocks, I will add the stars, but they won't be on the same level. They will be in a different level. I will just glue them on the back. I'm cutting off the wooden skewers and the random different 3 sizes, and those 3 stars look so beautiful together with the blocks that I created, and the colors, they're just perfect. To finish off my look, I will add those letters on my stars, and also for my brown block, I added this clock cutout from Dollar Tree, and on the bottom also I will add the real dry picks and flowers, just a little bit, just to give it a little detail, and that's it for this look. Another amazing find at Dollar Tree is always those hardcover books. I choose these red ones specially so I don't need to paint it. I will also add more images that I printed. I am cutting off with my zigzag scissors just to give a little detail on the edges of this print, and I will add it in front cover of my book, and one sheet will be on the back part of the book. Just a perfect look with these beautiful red, white, and blue colors. Patriotic, perfect for 4th of July, and those images are like a vintage images from World War II, I believe. That's how I created, like I'm creating a book story with those images where all those armies and Marines are coming back from war and their loved ones are waiting on them. Now that I added a Mod Podge on my sheet, I added in the middle part of my book. Also, I am sealing it with this matte finish Mod Podge, and I will repeat the same step with my second image on the back of this book. And I didn't want to add anything extra. I really like this combination with the red frames around this book and the image. I think it came out just perfect. I love the simplicity, and also this book, you can always read it. I didn't do anything with the sheets inside, just a beautiful book. And to complete the look, I will be using those wooden frames that I got from my local store long time ago for just a couple of dollars. I added some of those images that I printed with these lovely ladies in their beautiful dresses waiting for their loved Marines at the docks to arrive from war. That's the story for this look. I'm using more images that I printed out. I couldn't resist. They were all beautiful. So I decided to create a banner with wooden plaques. I just grabbed a couple of wooden plaques and I just added Mod Podge and I add all these images. I also sealed them with a matte finish Mod Podge. Then at the end, super quick and easy process, I added one of my leaf ribbon that I have in my stash and wooden clothespins from Dollar Tree, and I have a perfect look for all those beautiful 4th of July images. And this banner can look perfect on top of your fireplace, outdoor decor, or on your vignette. You will see at the end how cute it looks. I always want to create tags for different seasons because those are such a cute ideas that you add them as the embellishment on your centerpieces, gifts, bookmarks, and they always look super cute. So I grabbed a couple of tags from Dollar Tree, galvanized tags, those ceramic tags. Also, I had in my stash some wooden tags. And I just add those peel and stick labels that I create. I seal them with a Mod Podge, and what a beautiful look. I really love how all of them came out. Those tags are perfect idea for Father's Day gifts, graduations, or maybe your father's birthday or your brother or your hubby. Any man that you have around, just add some of those tags as a gift. They will love them. I think so. And you will see how I will elevate these tags in my upcoming creations as well to give you more ideas. I have also added a wooden skewers on some of them so I can stick them into my centerpieces. I mean, the sky is the limit with those tags. You will never be wrong. You can add them as a decorative detail throughout the seasons and you will never be wrong with all those little tags. Another great find at Dollar Tree are those hanging patriotic decorations. If you see them, grab them. You will not be wrong. They're so easy to assemble them. There is a tape in the middle part. They look kind of like a fence, but I really love them. You can even hang them on the ceiling, outdoor or indoor, when you decorating, or on your backyard if you having a 4th of July gathering. I think it's such a great idea, but I will use mine in a different way. When I put them all together, I really love those patterns. They look super cute, and I will give a 5-star for those pieces. So now I have this wagon, vintage wagon. It's thrifted. It was in my stash forever. So what I did, I just add one of the tags that I created in the middle part. I left it as it is. I didn't want it to paint it. It was just perfect, vintagey, and cohesive with all my decorations for 4th of July. I fill out the wagon with some bags. I cover them with some green moss. On top, I will add those cute patriotic Highland cows. My daughter got them for me, and now I'm just playing around just to see how all those pieces can look together with all those hanging decorations and my tags that I created with the Highland cows that I have. And I think I'm getting them ready for the 4th of July parade and their extravagant entrance. Those wooden square signs are perfect. If you see them, they're new, grab them because they're selling out super fast as well. And I will give it a nice 5-minute makeover. I have this cute vintage tag. This one is from Temu. I got it last year, and I will add it in the middle part of this square wooden sign. I just measure it to make sure I add it in the middle. I will add those navy velvet push pins from Dollar Tree, and that's how I will add this tag to my sign. Super quick and easy, not even 5 minutes, and I have a perfect look. For extra embellishment for top and bottom, I will add some buttons and some stars, and at the end I created a 2-loop star vintage bow. I add it in the middle, and that's it. Not even 5 minutes, and I have an amazing look. More signs can be created with this mini wood round, also from Dollar Tree. I just cut off my image, I decoupage it with a Mod Podge, and I seal it with a Mod Podge on top. I also cut off the edges as a zigzag. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it looks so cute around the frames with a zigzag design. And I'm adding another print in this wooden round tag, also from Dollar Tree. I am cutting off the axis. Also on those 2 mini signs, I added a wood stick because I will add them into my centerpiece, and they will bring such a cute detail with the greeneries that I will add and tags. Just a perfect vintage rustic look. I found this vintage oval trinket eagle tin, and I have it in my stash for a while, and it's perfect for 4th of July decoration. What I did is I fill it out with bags, and on top I cut off pool noodle so I can add some greeneries and some moss, and I will implement those with some tags that I created. Also, I will add a bow in the middle, and it looks just perfect. And if you have at home some vintage tin cans, don't throw them away. You can make a beautiful makeover anytime throughout the seasons with just a little bit of love, and you will have an amazing high-end decor without breaking a bank. Those mini cylinder vases are such a great find for $1.25, and you can make an amazing makeover. I'm adding another image that I printed in a white background. I just decoupage it with a Mod Podge, and when I add it in front of my mini vase, it looks like we bought this vase from a high-end store, and I don't need it to do much more. I just fill it out with some stars that I made last year and the tags that I made today with some greeneries and some beaded garland around, and that's it. Those wooden stars with the tag are such a great quality and a beautiful embellishment for our decorations. Also, they're selling those metallic stars with beads around. For my next project, I will use those 2 wooden stars. I'm just cutting off the tag. I'm leaving the tag for my other creations, and I will add those stars in one of my houses that I also have in my stash for a while. All I did is I just added 1 star on top and 1 star on the side. I added some greenery on the edges, and I added a mini star in the middle part. And such a beautiful brand new look for this house by the river, ready for outdoor and for our birdies. For my next project, I'm using this cute house frame. I really love it that they're selling at Dollar Tree. I'm adding this vintage guitar image. My husband is a lover of guitars. He has so many in the house, so I have to make this one for him. Father's Day is coming up, so it's just a perfect gift for him. I added inside of this frame, my image was a little bit shorter of the frame. I just cut off 1 piece from the same image. On top, I just decoupage it, and I just flip it over and add it inside. And when you look at it, it looks like a 1 piece. It looks like we didn't add any kind of extra piece on top. And that's it, not even 2 minutes, and you have an amazing look for your dad, your hubby, your brother, any man in your house for Father's Day. Dollar Tree is selling those amazing gift boxes. I grabbed one of them and I just give it a nice makeover with those peel and stick images that I printed out. I am just adding them on each side and on top, and I have a perfect look for a gift box, brand new look with this patriotic look. On the side, we can add some of those tags that we created, and such a beautiful, unique look and great idea for gifts. And my darlings, we came to the end of this episode. Let me know which of those creations is your favorite and which one will you grade with 5 stars. For any suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing ideas. And until next time, I will leave you with trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. Proverbs 3:5-6. And until next time, my darlings, sending you blessings from me to you. Bye-bye!